Riyah was only 10, but she carried a loneliness far heavier than the school bag she dragged every morning. Her father, Haroon, had been working abroad for 3 years. The small room he once slept in was now silent. The pillow still carried his scent, the cupboard still held his old shirt, and the clock on the wall ticked loudly in his absence. Every night before sleeping, Riyah wrote him a letter, sometimes long, sometimes only 2 lines. "How are you, Baba? I miss you today. Come home soon." She folded each letter carefully and slid it under her pillow, believing one day he would return and read them all. Her mother, Salma, worked long hours at a garment factory, leaving early and returning late, exhausted. She tried to hide her struggles, but Riyah saw everything: the empty rice jar, the medicine bills, the way her mother cried softly at night. Still, Riyah held on to one thing. Baba will come home. Baba must come home. One sunny morning, Riyah woke up to something strange. The letter she kept under her pillow, last night's letter, was gone. She looked again. Nothing. Her heart leapt. Did he come home? She ran to the living room. The room was empty. No shoes by the door. No suitcase. No father. Her mother was cooking. Riyah asked quickly, "Did Baba come home last night?" Salma froze for a moment, just a moment, but enough for Riyah to notice. "No, Riyah." Her mother forced a smile. "You must have dropped the letter somewhere." But Riyah was not convinced. Something in her mother's eyes felt wrong. The next day, Riyah hid another letter under her pillow. She pretended to sleep. Late at night, she heard footsteps. Soft, careful. Her door opened. She kept her eyes closed tightly. She heard drawers open, then close. Then someone gently lifted her pillow. Her heart raced. "Baba?" She forced herself not to move. After a few seconds, the footsteps faded and the door closed. When she opened her eyes, the letter was gone again. But it wasn't her father's voice. It was her mother's footsteps. The next night, Riyah couldn't hold back. She walked into her mother's room and found her sitting on the floor with a small box. Inside the box were all the letters Riyah had written, every single one she had placed under her pillow. Some were crumpled. Some were tear-stained. Some were opened carefully, as if read 100 times. "Ma, why?" Riyah's voice shook. Her mother looked startled, then slowly lowered her head. "I'm sorry, Riyah. Why did you take my letters?" "They're for Baba." Salma's lips trembled. She took a deep, painful breath. "Because your father can't read them." Riyah stared, confused. "What do you mean?" Salma closed her eyes. "Your father. He passed away last year." The world around Riyah went silent. At first, she didn't understand. Then the words hit her like a storm. No, you're lying." Riyah shrieked. "He promised he would come home. He promised he would buy me a bicycle." She grabbed the letters and hugged them tightly, her small shoulders trembling. Salma reached out, tears rolling down her cheeks. "I didn't want to break your heart. I wanted you to hope, to stay strong, until I could find the courage to tell you." Riyah shook her head, sobbing loudly. "You should have told me. Why did you lie? Why did you hide my letters?" Her mother held her close. "Because reading your letters kept me alive, Riyah. Every night, I read them and felt like he was here. I thought, maybe keeping the hope alive was better than telling you the truth." "Hope," Riyah whispered. "Or fear." Salma cried silently. "Maybe both." 2 days passed. Riyah barely spoke. She went to school quietly, returned quietly, and avoided looking at her pillow. On the 3rd night, her mother left a small envelope on her bed. "For you," she said softly. Inside was a letter, not written by her mother, but in her father's handwriting. The edges were worn. The ink was fading. It was the last letter he had ever sent. With shaking hands, Riyah unfolded it. "My sweet Riyah, I know you miss me. I miss you too. More than words can say. I'm working hard here, so one day we can build a small house with your own room and your own window. If anything ever happens to me, remember this. You must grow strong like your mother. She is braver than anyone I know." Riyah couldn't breathe. Her tears dripped onto the paper. She turned slowly to her mother. "How long did you keep this from me?" Salma whispered. "I wanted to wait until you were ready." Riyah wiped her tears. "No one is ever ready to lose their father, Ma." They cried together, deep, painful, healing tears. Later that night, Ria took a fresh piece of paper. She wrote slowly, carefully, "Baba, I know now. I hope you're proud of me." She placed the letter, not under her pillow, but inside the box with all the others. Her mother sat beside her. "What does the letter say?" Salma asked gently. Ria squeezed her mother's hand. "It says, I miss him, but I'm not alone." Salma hugged her tightly. That night, there were no more secrets. No lies. No hidden tears. Only a mother and a daughter learning to heal, one letter at a time.